Do it. Can't give away the secret sauce. Do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it. Make your dreams come true. Just do it. Some people dream success. Well, you're going to wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible. You should get to the point where anyone else would quit, and you're not going to stop there. No, what are you waiting for? Do it. Just do it. Yes, you can. Just do it. If you're tired of starting over, stop giving up. Ah, yeah, thanks, Shia LaBeouf. We're now in the stream mindset, and I keep pressing the wrong pedal. The pedal keeps sliding. All right, we're going to be chopping out today. Just having fun drumming. I haven't done this in a while, so let's start off with one that actually released today on YouTube, but the link at the top of the screen gets you to well over 1,000 play-alongs, over 2,000 hours of content that help you with your own drumming. Now, the one that released today is a part of the Zoom Zoom series, which my wife named. I thought it was hilarious. She's also a drummer. But the one that released is the Paradiddle-diddle Zoom Zoom, and we've got these others. They'll be coming out soon, so stay tuned. But this one is a great way to work on your paradiddle-diddles. So we're going to use this to warm up. Now, every single one of the free play-alongs that's on my YouTube, or, linked at the top of the screen, you just go into the timestamps and you can jump to a specific BPM. Let's actually turn up this so you can hear the play-along tap off. And I'll show you what this one sounds like. Okay, so we're focusing on the accent. Okay, so now we're doing the first part. It's basically a hurta. Okay, so it ends with a paradiddle stop on each one of the phrases, so you can then do it off the left. So the first half of the exercise, da-da-ga-da-ga-da, and then da-ga-da-da, we have the hurta for the second half of the exercise. Okay, so it's kind of like breaking apart the paradiddle-diddle, and your goal is to have a nice relaxed accent while you fill in the taps for this. Now, because I want to warm up, we're going to start this one faster than that. So, I don't know, 120? Let's see how it goes, folks. Stay tuned. Might be too fast. Oops, I left off the left. Oops. Playing another exercise. Yeah, I keep wanting to play a different exercise. All right, let's try this again. Nose is itchy. Okay, so that exercise came out today. It's a fun one. I can work on it. I keep wanting to play a different paradiddle exercise, and I'm trying to figure out which one it is. Man, my nose gets itchy when I drum in the morning. Who knows why? Anyways, we're going to just be doing chops today. I haven't drummed in a week and a half, 2 weeks. I've been working on a bunch of other stuff that is going to be coming out, like highlight reels for the gaming stuff, which you can find under /game, and as well as a bunch of drumming stuff. And then some scratch stuff, which you can actually find on /scratch. There's actually like 60, 70 videos on here that are computer science related. So if anyone's interested in that, just go to /scratch. But anyways, /drum. We are going to warm up, and we're just going to get the blood flowing on here. There's been a bunch of Chug variations that have been coming out. You have access to, I think, the majority of these now. Chug with singles. I don't think you have access to the ones below that yet. New play along releasing daily. They're all free YouTube videos. But let's warm up with this, I guess. So Chug with singles. You could do this with the kick. So you can work on this for your, I don't know, double bass pedal if you want to. Or between a hand and a foot. Or you can just use this to warm up. So let's go faster. Let's go 90. 90. Trying to get the blood flowing. So you're basically doing 3s and then 4s on the hand. So let me see if I can do this. Like that, but you're filling it in, obviously. Actually, I should add this to playlist. Thinking out loud. Yeah, actually, there's a couple of variations I could add to that. Okay, now we're going to stretch and massage, and then we're going to play that faster than we should. Why? Because it's fun. There's actually a reason for it. Talked about it in other streams. But first thing I'm going to do is hold my sticks like this, palm facing up. You pull in, you follow through, and you push out. And it's a weird looking stretch, but it works great. 10 out of 10 would stretch it again. Yeah, so the reason why I push my hands to play faster than I should is because it trains your brain to think a little bit faster and your hands to attempt to play a little bit faster. Over time, like we're talking months, years, then you'll be able to get faster as you continue to build up your hand and brain speed, etc., etc. But that takes time, takes practice. You can't just play at the speeds that you're comfortable at. Ideally, the majority of your practice should be spent like going slow, to a moderate tempo, so that way you focus on like technique and whatnot, and then maybe 5-10% of your practice time is like actually spent just pushing beyond your limits, so you can try and get a little bit better over time. But today is just going to be chopping out for fun because it's been a while. We're going to stretch the underside. You could do it one at a time like this. Ah, yeah. You could do it on your pad like this. Ah, yeah. You could do it on the wall. The lower you go, the deeper the stretch. Do not put all your weight into it. You don't want to tear stuff. It gives you a nice view of my back. Ah, yeah. And this stretch feels great. 10 out of 10 would stretch again. Now we're going to stretch the top side of the forearms. So you could do it like this. You could do it like this. You could even do this one on your legs. But if you do it on the wall, the higher you go, the deeper your stretch. Again, don't put all your weight into it. That would be bad. Up there. Stretchy stretch. And that one didn't feel as good as the other one. Every day is going to feel different. Some days your hands will feel great. Other days you're going to need to stretch more. Now we're going to stretch thumb to thumb. So this just makes it go twice as fast. We're basically going to stretch each one of the fingers. So that way you can get them nice and relaxed. And then after I finish the stretch routine, then we're just going to play a bunch of chop stuff. Starting again with that chug with singles. Oh, Let me write this down. Chug, variations, singles on speed playlist today. Content, cool. I use a Nosebee to help me keep track of things that I want to do, and so I wrote myself a little note to add that to one of the technique playlists because this is a good exercise for working on your singles. So that'll be updated later. Ooh, ASMR experience. I hope you enjoyed those little pops there. Got Rice Krispie fingers this morning. Okay, after I stretch, I like to massage. So thumb on top, I can't speak, fingers underneath, and we're just massaging our way up and down. Now, if you are doing match grip, the primary, let me switch to this on the widescreen. So the primary muscle that you're going to be using, if you use a wrist motion, is going to be that one. So that's not flexing, that's just literally just moving this up and down. So you want to stretch on this muscle and then around the muscle. Now, if you're doing traditional grip, or if you work on mallets, like if you do 4 mallets, Stevens grips, you're going to be using rotary muscles. So you're actually going to be using a little bit more bicep and whatnot. So you might want to massage up here. I no longer do traditional, so I'm not going to focus on that. But if it were tight, then I'd massage up here. But I'm just trying to get on and around the muscle, nice and relaxed. Ooh. Hope you're following along, enjoying your forearms, getting them nice and relaxed. Ooh, that felt great. Okay, now I'm going to switch to the other arm, the tattooed forearm. When I get to the YouTube play button on YouTube, then I'm going to get my next tattoo. I'm a ways away from that. Only 6% of the way there. We'll get there. Give it time. Thinking of a samurai. Got a big old tattoo right here. You can sort of see it through the shirt right there, but not sure how big the samurai will be. Stay tuned. We'll find out. We're going to do thumb on top. We're going to do fingers massaging the back, trying to get the palms and the hand nice and relaxed. Kind of working my way around it. The thumb can also get tight, especially if you squeeze too much. If you do fulcrum, which is like the front 2 fingers, your index and thumb, try and not do that. That generally is not good for your hands to have a ton of tension on there, but many ways to play. Not critiquing it. They all have affordances. They all have constraints. The one that I am choosing intentionally to do has constraints as well. If you want to use a index and thumb fulcrum, that's fine. We're doing base to tip. Just know it has some drawbacks. But it also allows you to do things that the technique I use isn't as great at. Ooh, little pop. Enjoy. All right, so once we finish massaging each one of these fingers, just kind of like working our way up a couple times, and then I'm going to get back to this Chug with singles, which you can find linked at the top of the screen. I think there's like 20 Chug variations that are coming out, something like that. This is one that's already available to you, so if you want to play along to this, you can go to the link at the screen and then play. Let's go faster than we should. Kind of like, and let it happen. Wasn't worried about playing it in time. Let's jump up. 110. Timestamps. Every one of the descriptions allows you to jump to the specific BPM you want to play. That's helpful. All right. 115. I wasn't expecting it to be that fast. Jared, you selected the BPM. I know. All right. Let's attempt it. Great way to work on your singles. You could also do this with a double bass pedal. You can slow this down all the way to 20 beats a minute or as fast as 160. If you could play this at 160, you know, with your feet or your hands, send me a video of that. I'd like to see that. That'd be sweet. But with these heavy sticks, whew, it's hard. Maybe if you use finger technique, you could do it. No. Let's try it again. Nathan, good morning. How you doing on YouTube? No. It's so loud. We found the breaking point. Again, this playlist with Chug variations, you can either find on the home tab of my YouTube. I've got everything neatly organized into drumming, gaming, computer science stuff. Just simply click on the header and then boom, you only have to see the drumming stuff. If you don't care about the gaming or computer science stuff, cool, I got you. It's organized there. But the best way to go is actually link at the top of the screen. Chug variations are here, along with a bunch of other chop stuff. By the way, the sticks that I'm using, I mentioned the heavy sticks. Good morning, Fluorescent on Twitch. So if you go down to the lesson section and you click on books and gear, recommend. These are affiliate links, so this does help me out, so thank you. I get about 4%-ish back if you purchase stuff. So if you spend $100, I get $4, and that does help out. The sticks that I'm using, if we scroll past these books that I recommend and use, I always use the Hardeman hammers whenever I'm doing these chop and technique streams. If I'm doing drum kit, I use the Jack D. Jeanette, which are here, but the Hardeman hammers are so good for building chops. They're double taped, and with the double tape, they're about 44% heavier than a normal double taped Hardeman stick. So they're fantastic. They're like playing with logs. Been doing it for years, and good chop stuff. But speaking of chop stuff, let's play some more chop stuff. Let's do a classic. Wouldn't pause the video. I don't know if people realize just like how iconic the shopping spree was. This is the 1999 Blue Devils shopping spree, and it's fantastic. Let's do 140. So this is the snare part, but it's great. Got some float drags on the start, off the rip. It's a good one, right? It's fun. Let's play it faster than we should. 150. This might be the breaking point. Stay tuned, we'll find out. I thought my internet was crashing. It's done that too much lately. That's the cool part. Yeah, so that last measure of the second line is sweet. So it's a book report into like a slurred pudda kind of a feel compared to the diddle. It's such a cool little phrase right there. And if this is too fast for you, well, I got you. You can slow this down all the way to 40 or as fast as 200, and it just goes one beat at a time. Link at the top of the screen. Let's go faster than we should. Let's do 160. My arms are going to spontaneously combust. Nathan, that is the correct emoji to use. feeling okay. Yeah, okay. Giving myself a mental break. We're gonna try that again. It's a mental thing right now. Oh, Minnie, you got dog hairs on my water bottle. Rude. That makes a satisfying drinking sound. It kind of reminds me like the old shield sounds in Fortnite. Let's back up. 160. Let's try this again. Rough. Hey, it was fun though. That's a good one. We're gonna go ahead and say that's the breaking point this morning. Let's play something else. Something for fun. Name of the stream. Just getting the blood going again. Tomorrow I'll work on technique stuff. So tomorrow I'll actually do that zoom exercise that came out. So the Paradiddle-diddle one that I terribly demonstrated earlier there. So this one. We'll work that up. Get the technique going. Try and get it nice and relaxed. But anyways, let's play. So there's a bunch of like diddle exercises. These are the 16th note ones, but there's also a playlist with triplet ones as well. And you have access to most of these right now. I don't think you have access to the inverted isolated diddles, but stay tuned for that. Okay, so we're gonna do gallop. So there's a couple of variations of this. Oh, you don't have access to the double singles yet. That's a cool one. That's actually going to come out in like June or July. I've got like literally a new play along scheduled every day through like mid-July right now. Stay tuned. But Rodeo is a variation on Gallop. It's like the extended bigger brother version of Gallop by Paul Rennick. Okay, so let's do 110. We'll start here. I think there should be a comfy tempo. Stay tuned. Won't know till we try. If you take the phrases of this particular exercise, the second half is basically the inverted version of it, so it flips it, so it turns it around. So you start with the rolls as opposed to ending with the rolls, etc. But same idea for this 4-2-1 exercise. Let's go faster. That's faster. 110. Ew. Double tap. Wanted to make sure it was extra played. Alright, so this is likely going to be the crash and burn point. 130. Right here. Okay. You can do it, Jared. Just believe in yourself. It doesn't take decades of practice. Yes, it does. It just takes the belief that you can play good when you are 100% unprepared. Hey, it didn't stop. Good morning, Ethan on TikTok. Yeah, just believe. Yeah, that's all it takes. You know, been playing for 25 years now. Has nothing to do with that. Has everything to do with just wishing I can just play better. If you are the, like, let's say you're in high school and you, like, want to make your drum line or want to get into DCI or WGI and you're just hoping that you're going to make it, not going to happen. If you are daily practicing, might happen. Takes consistent effort over an extended period of time. Has nothing to do with writing down your goals or wanting it. You gotta practice. What's my favorite DCI line? Well, back in the day, like we're talking like when I marched, 2004, Vanguard was so good. Their technique was great. Their sound quality was amazing. Watching them in the lot was just like inspiring. Cool book. Today, though, I would probably say, interestingly, Boston. They've been fantastic. They've been on fire. Their book looks the most fun. Blue Coats reminds me of old school Blue Devils. Like we're talking late 90s, early 2000s. Blue Devils, and they're great. Vanguard, obviously, has been fantastic because, you know, they play super clean. And their book is interesting. I like the way Rennick writes. Blue Devils, I also really like, and they fixed their biggest issue that they had in the late 90s, early 2000s, where they'd be like... And it was just like, guys, you really need a metronome. So they fixed that issue. But those are some lines that have kind of come to mind with that question. Good question, though. What is DCI? Oh, so DCI is Drum Corps International. So it's basically like, no offense to anyone in DCI. I marched DCI, like got a tattoo of it. It's like professional marching band. So think of anything that you'd see from marching band, but like amplify that by 100 in terms of like the skill level and the ability of the performers. And that's kind of what DCI is like. I know there's differences, but I don't know if Ethan cares about those differences on TikTok. Cool. So that's Rodeo. And again, there's more under the technique stuff. Boop. And then there's 61 technique exercises at the moment. New play along, release, and daily. Let's play a grid variation. So there's 346 that are triplet, and there's 477 that are 16th note. So there's a lot of really weird ones in here. Some of my favorite ones are actually like putting the rudiment before the accent. Like that's a cheese before the accent. But I'm going to do a Flam 5 after the accent. So if you scroll down, Flam 5 after an accent, and then there's the 1-2-4 variation. This is the backwards one, but we're going to do normal. You have to catch a flight. Nice. I hope your arms don't get tired. Sorry. Had to. Let's do 140. Okay, here we go. Ooh, ASMR today. Here we go. On one of them, oh, stop. I did a cheese. Unacceptable. Those are clearly Flam 5s, not cheeses. Why are they named that way? Who knows? Drummers, we're weird. So many rudiment names. Hello, AG. Good morning. be doing Fortnite here in a little bit. Looking forward to actually trying the season out. I was going to do it yesterday, but, you know, their servers were on fire. Don't know what happened, but couldn't play. Finished Hitman, though. I was working on those edits yesterday. Some funny moments. We'll see how the highlight turns out. Whoa! My thumb, like, just completely came off the stick. Too relaxed, folks. Let's try it again. My right stick just like wanted a piggyback ride with the left stick for a moment there on one of the taps. It's just like, and the left stick was like, no, you're not allowed up there. Okay. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Let's do the 160. Stay relaxed, Jared. This is going to be too fast. I'm calling it now. Yeah, my left hand, stop, is starting to lock up. It's almost like I haven't drummed in a while. Weird. I need to get back into the consistent practicing. I've been working on too many things offline, recording sessions and whatnot, and just like script writing for the educational stuff for computer science things, and kind of impacting this. Let's see, let's do another chop exercise. I don't want to do too much today because I don't want to like have my hands explode since my left forearm is tightening up anyways. Let's do, oh, this is one of my favorite ones. I don't think it's out yet. Yeah, cheese chutichuh and cheese inverts. It will be out in probably a month, I think. Stay tuned. So this one's a great one. So it's chug, but you put a cheese chutichuh on the 3s and a cheese invert on the 2s. And again, you don't have access to this one yet. Haha, sneak preview. Let's do a nice comfy 90, question mark? I started doing paradiddle accents with that, which is a fun variation. But then my left thumb came off again. It's just giving up. It's like, hey, Jared, stop drumming today. And I'm like, no, I want to play this and then 5/4 Velvet Night Shopping Spree. That's the conversation my brain had with my thumb, in case anyone was wondering. All right, let's try it at 100. All right, let's do 110. Man, YouTube's been recommending a bunch of videos that I'm not interested in. I appreciate they're trying to, like, expand your content bubble, but it's a miss. Okay, we're gonna end today's journey of chopping out with 5/4 Velvet Night Shopping Spree. It's a good one. So under the chop exercises, it's this one. VK 5/4 Shopping Spree. Hands down, my favorite. I like it. Let's start off, I don't know, 100? I don't know how fast I'll be able to play this today. It's been too long. But you know, with the title, Hit Drum Fast, ugh. We'll try it. So they're all like float drag variations. Until the last couple lines. That a little bit at the end. Oops. Okay, let's go to 110. And then 120. My arms will just burst into flames. Don't worry, there's a sprinkler system right above me. Installed it for chopping out. Let's play faster. 120. And to assist with that, kohi o nomimasu. Oishii. 120. You're probably like, wakarimasen? And I'm like, maxing out my vocabulary here. Alright, we're gonna try it. 130. Blurry camera. Still blurry. You can't see it in vertical, so. Stop. There we go. Much better. Okay, 130. If you're on horizontal, you can see both cameras simultaneously. Great for the tenor streams. Even the drum kit ones, too. Which I'll do that on Monday. Tomorrow we'll do some technique work. Oh my, that's too fast. Folks, we survived it though. Surprisingly, I thought for sure it was gonna crash and burn. Gonna need to call my wife in here for assistance. I won't be able to use my arms after that. Alright, now it's gonna crash and burn. 135. Starting off strong. That's the alternative ending. It's not written anywhere. It's passed down generation through generation by rote. Anyways, that exercise you can find under the chop section. It's a Velvet Knight's 5/4 shopping spree. It's a good one. And there are 40 other chop stuff there, as well as, you know, several hundred grid variations, triplet, 16th, bunch of technique stuff. New one releasing daily. What was I going to show you? Oh, yeah, so if you don't want to go to the link at the top of the screen, that's fine. You don't have to. If you go to the YouTube page, click. Can't sub to myself. I would. Go to the home tab. Don't go to the videos tab. If you go to the video tab, here's what it looks like. Where are you going to find the 5/4 shopping spree? Well, you got to scroll forever. Don't do that. The playlist, also, they got rid of the categories on here. Shame on you, YouTube. So go to home, and then it has everything organized. So you can just click on drumming content, and boom, it only shows you the drumming content. Keep you and I busy for a while. Lots of play-alongs there. 2,190 hours of content. Hey, Gus, good morning. Anyways, I'm going to stop this stream. My arms are gone. We're going to play some Fortnite here in a wee bit, so stay tuned for that. I'll probably jump on in like 20 minutes, maybe. So I'm going to tear this down and get set up. Looking forward to trying out the new season, but I appreciate everybody stopping by. We had some people talking on Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, and on YouTube. But I will be back on drumming tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And again, go to the home tab or the link on the screen, and that's how you can find everything organized on here. But goodbye.